it's either the coup of 52 or the revolution of 52, depending on who's talking. And which Nasser you want to listen to. Because yeah, he's very pro-democracy, but he's a little more specific in like anti-Egyptian collaborators.
Oh God. Wow, that was something. Okay. I don't know if you talked to me there, but anyways, we're live. Hi.
No, I did not.
Okay. Because yeah, YouTube decided to screen at me. So you know, I'm watching a video on how to best hold your Kalashnikov.
Nice.
It's a good video, I think.
Wow, that was
Okay.
something.
So yeah, how you been holding up, dude?
All right, I took a test today, which was kind of more stressful than the previous test, and then I got my paper back. I had a midterm exam, which was really like a 3-day long paper I had to write, and my teacher, I got an 84% on it, which I mean I think I deserved an A, but nothing to scoff at. My teacher's reviews of it were just straight up offensive. Yeah, described portions of my paper as literally headache inducing and at some points unreadable. Which begs the question, why is that a B?
Yeah, why is that 84%?
Right?
Oh my God.
He said it was all rooted in my paragraph length. He said that my paragraphs were too long.
Fuck him.
And that made them unreadable. And having read the paper, I disagree. But whatever. He's a Benedict from the start. Just at least I got that feedback now.
Sounds like a fucking asshole.
I have a term paper that's much longer. And obviously I'm gonna go in and kind of edit up some of those paragraphs.
What was the paper on?
It was, so I had 2 prompts. I got to choose from either. The one I chose, it provided 5 different like ideologies, ranging from like, it's a Middle East history class, that's important, but it was like colonialism, westernization, feminism, nationalism, and one other. And I had to choose 3 of the 5. So I chose nationalism, colonialization, and westernization. And we had to analyze their justifications, their goals, and their degrees of success. And we had to use like material from the class. So I wrote, and then like, so I had written that he had no problem with like the actual argument. He actually said I had a strong thesis, I made good points. It's just bizarre. He really hated my paragraphs, which I guess the longest one was probably a page long, but it's double spaced. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I know I read a lot of like, obviously I'm not writing fiction here, but I read fiction.
I mean, a paragraph is long, but if like, I have a feeling like, or a page is long, I have a feeling if that fucker, he probably just like looks, because I have a feeling that some teachers just like look for boxes to check, because I mean they have to grade so many papers. Oh, it's like, oh, a page-long paragraph, that's too long. Doctor points.
Yeah, it really came across as I've been reading these papers all goddamn day, and yours hurt my eyes because I don't know. For me, like I read books with sentences that can go on for a page or 2. Like it's like a grammatical exercise English. But I mean, I obviously didn't do that. But
dude. Yeah. I've been dealing with the same thing this for work recently, although not in a good way. Like these
like run-ons, they're hard to follow.
Yeah, but also like just a lot of technical terms that they need to. A lot of like technical engineering terms. So like when you're stringing those together, and sometimes you could have a term for something that's literally a line or and a half long. Like it's just like holy fuck. And I have a string of those in a list.
Oh,
It's like
that's how I interpret
it's quite the
reading
exercise.
philosophy.
Yeah,
It's like these gymnastics that they make sense, but you gotta
yeah, you gotta
do
work
the
your way through
work.
it.
But other than that, I'm fine.
Cool. Right. Is there anything in Michigan going on?
We have an outbreak, really bad corona outbreak at a nursing home in Michigan that's just like tearing through it.
Fuck. Wasn't there one in New York?
I think it's really common. I know that's what happened
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Washington,
I mean, yeah, nursing homes are kind of like breeding grounds for that shit.
but they've
So
like
they should know.
so many patients and staff have it that they've like quarantined a wing off to like just those people kind of thing. I don't know if Whitmer talked about it, but a bunch of governors are going over the stockpile of stuff they got from the federal government, and it's not adequate. I have to assume it's the same in Michigan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you guys aren't under like lockdown yet or anything?
Oh no, we were early stay-at-home order.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's
So
which,
like by like punishment?
no, I don't think
Okay.
so. I think
Is
if you
that-
were out in public at a gathering or something, the police would probably tell you to leave.
Oh, yeah,
They're
yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna like pull you over or anything for that.
Yeah, because that's what DC's been, and then as of today, or was it yesterday? Yesterday evening. So as of today, I think at 10 p.m. yesterday, I think was the day. Yeah, they'll like you can get fined or arrested for being outside with someone other than your immediate household members.
I mean, if that's what it takes. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm reading all these people who are like, they're all anonymous online, of course, but it's like, you know, they're not going to give up their freedoms and stuff. And it's like, you're the people that will make us have to have martial law.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
the irony behind like, what's going to cost us freedom of movement? The people who are dead set on not staying home because of their freedom.
yeah, right, exactly. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I followed the rules to a T. I mean, I've what left. I mean, I go outside for like jogs and a walk around the park.
Which is fine. Yeah, you just keep
I
the
guess
distance
I
when
mean
you're out.
I'm in DC, so like it's hard, especially because everyone is like working from home. So everyone's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go for a jog." So like,
That's a good point.
yeah, and we all jog around the same area. Like it's fucking ridiculous. But at the same time, like I don't know. There's this one girl who I'm kind of seeing-ish, right? And we both live alone, and we're like the only two people who see each other. And it's like, is that broken quarantine? I don't know.
I mean, unless one of you are, breaking up, then you're kind of up.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking it up.
No, I guess like I just come at yeah, it's just fucking it's wild. It's wild. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm in a situation where I can kind of stay inside. I'm not driven that way to leave in the first place, but I've been pretty good
Yeah.
about not, breaking the rules and stuff. But played a lot of Call of Duty. So close to that
Dude,
gold RPG.
Dude, I all right, so I got Bannerlord. Actually, I was streaming Bannerlord to George
Is that
earlier.
the new one?
Yeah. It just
Okay.
came out. This could be completely wrong, so sorry for my two viewers watching. But
That's one of those. It's not me.
I think they dropped it like completely like unannounced. I think they released like an early access quote unquote version of it, and I think it was due to like Corona, like just to give people shit to do because the game is pretty fucking broken right now.
I mean, if I remember the first one.
Yeah, it had issues.
Part
Yeah.
of the theme.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I haven't run like the only thing which is a big issue is that it crashes.
Yeah.
Which is like the key, it's not stable enough. But like I probably paid 4 hours today and it crashed 3 times.
Yeah.
So
It's high.
but it is good. And George and I were having a blast. It was pretty funny.
That was such a good game. The first one. I'm sure the new one is too.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking your computer, I mean, if you probably push it to like low settings, it probably just looks like the first game. So I don't know what the point of like getting it would be because it is really similar though. Like they didn't add so much to where like the game plays the same. Like I'm still wandering around doing these random quests to gain favor to work your way up the feudal system, right? Um, but like, yeah, it's good. I don't know if I would pay $45 for it to like play on lower settings because the high settings, it's pretty demanding. The game looks great. It's fucking cool.
Oh shit. Reading about the RCC's treatment of the left, which we were talking about before the stream started. The group of workers at a textile factory had similar ideas that you had about Mr. Nazar. And they went on strike and they tore the factory apart and they expected the new government to be sympathetic to them. And the RCC, Colonel Nasser, sent the army in and executed all of the leaders. Yes.
Nice.
I'm writing my question for my discussion. I have the answers. What goals did the RCC have?
Consolidation of power?
It's literally consolidate power and get a new constitution.
New constitution?
Yeah, like one of the first things they did was exile the king, abolish the old constitution, and then abolish the monarchy altogether.
I like it.
And their main political rival was the Muslim Brotherhood, who I think killed Nasser.
It's so interesting to me. I'm completely ignorant to Middle East politics, so yeah, I think the Muslim Brotherhood did, but they're both I could be wrong, but I think the Muslim Brotherhood and whatever Nasser's party was were both like pan-Arab nationalists. I think the Brotherhood of whatever it's called. What was it called?
There's the Muslim Brotherhood.
Muslim Brotherhood. I think they're a little bit more reactionary in like at least social policies.
Yeah, I believe Nasser and co were a lot more secular.
Yeah.
It's more like democracy if it works. If you vote the right way, you can have a democracy. I don't know if it's Nasser or not, but I know a leader of, I think it is Nasser, who gets really pan-Arab. Could be totally wrong now. I'm trying to remember different books I've read. Because there is a brief unity between the countries of Syria and Egypt as an Arab republic.
Yes, yeah. They're their own country for like 3 years or some bullshit.
Like
and I think
really
the 6-Day War is it part of the 6-Day War?
I don't know. It's been a long time since
I think that destroyed it. Which is fucking weird to think about. Like, what a weird country. They'd be separated by what? Israel? What? Like, a few countries.
It's a big one. Yeah, this is like why I took the class. It's 19th and 20th century history of the Middle East. And sure, 19th century is super interesting, don't get me wrong. I was here for the 20th century stuff. This is like my meat and potatoes that I'm really into.
Hey, while we're on fucking geopolitics, you hear that we put a bounty on Maduro's head?
I thought I heard that wrong, but I guess.
Yeah, we put a $15 million bounty on his head.
I just finished reading the Two Brothers book, which I don't have on me, and how like Eisenhower was like the first president in American history that we know of to ever like call for the assassination of another leader, and like
Eisenhower.
Yeah.
Wait, was it Panama?
Eisenhower. See, it wasn't Mossadegh. See, I'm doing all this. I'm doing a term paper on Mohammad Mossadegh in Iran. But I was also reading a book for fun about 6 different CIA operations in 6 different countries, and now I'm doing this thing on Egypt. But it wasn't Castro, but eventually it was Castro. It was before. Lumumbo. Oh, I don't want to get that wrong.
Lumumbo.
The first president,
Lumumbo.
or first prime minister of the Congo. Patrice. No, I should just Google this.
Was he gonna do nationalize the fucking industry? Probably.
He's awesome, dude.
Of course he was.
Really cool guy. Really tragic story. He like shat on the Belgian king. into his face. It was awesome.
Took a shit on his face.
Patrice Lumumba. Yeah, really cool dude. Didn't stand a chance. The Belgians and the Americans fucked them.
Did we kill him?
We kind of killed him. The Belgians killed him.
Okay, so we killed him.
We were there. CIA officers were there. They hacked up his body. One of the CIA officers later said it was like the turning point of his career where he realized that he was doing the wrong thing. Because he found himself out in the Congolese jungle, cutting up a dead body.
You think there'd be a few steps before you get to that where you start questioning that?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty. I don't want to like justify or like rationalize it, but I do think get in those certain scenarios where you've like hyped yourself. This is like a patriotic. This is a war being fought behind. But Lumumba was not a bad guy. He's not a communist. He, just taken from the one book I've read of him, I'm sure there's a more complex take, but it was really this like very passionate nationalist guy who you could not read the world stage politically. And so like when he came out and said, I'm going to work with anybody, why won't America work with me? I guess I got to work with the Soviets. It was just very naive. And America was like, he's going to work with the Soviets. Like, that's all we heard. Like, he doesn't like Belgium. He likes Russia. And Russia, I mean, just it was Khrushchev at the time. They sent support, but it was literally like they sent them snowplows to the Congo, where it never snows. Yeah, it was just like a disaster. But the U.S. then ran with it and been like, shipments of material are pouring into the Congo from the Soviet Union, and it's like English propaganda where they don't speak English. Like it was just like bungled, but the U.S. didn't care. The U.S. was like, nope, they're supporting him. Support. Like the Belgians started a civil war in a region called Katanga. Not how you pronounce it. They propped up a horrible dictator. Like really can't even call him a dictator, just like a goon, a gangster, some monster. It was pretty bad, but he's a cool guy, someone you should look into.
Yeah, I have him open.
According to Wikipedia, the Belgians apologized in 2002. That was nice.
That was nice. You know, sometimes.
Dude, imagine if Belgium murdered and like dismembered George Washington. Like, then they're like, oops, like 40 years later, like super sorry.
Oopsie. Yeah, we had a bad one.
Super sorry about that.
We're on a power trip. You know, like.
It's like, oh, did we start a 50-long-year crisis in your country too? Ever since Florida started rebelling? Oops, that's our bad too.
Took off one hand for every like rubber tree did wrong or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, that was Belgian Congo when it was. I was reading about that recently on Reddit, which I don't recommend.
I need to get the fuck off that website. Dude.
Yeah, it's been really bad the last couple of days. Dude, history memes might be the worst place.
It's a fascist breeding ground for sure.
Oh my god, I was leading a legitimate fascism today. Like, it went from like anti-communism, which like I can understand to some degree, especially Americans.
Yeah.
Certain talking points, and I mean not even talking points. I mean there's most governments.
Speaking of communism, here we go. Just
nice.
Playing with this guy.
I like that.
We'll check it.
But yeah, like some more reasonable people came in like, hey, just so you know, like there's been like a lot of violent acts against leftist America. And there was like, I think it was in the 90s where there's a neo-Nazi rally that resulted in 5, I think, identified communists being murdered.
Really?
In broad daylight. And
what?
All the responses are like, well, man, they came to start shit. You're going to start shit, and then you're going to hit back. You can't really blame the Nazis for that. And like literally, that's how they said it. They actually identified them as the murderers, as Nazis, and said you can't blame them. And I'm like, this isn't like thinly veiled anti-communism. And people are like, it was just like calling for violence. And I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, it's a wild place. I like to think it's a lot of like misguided teenagers because I think of myself in high school, I would have been on there making some like edgy meme shit.
That's a good point. Maybe.
But like, because yeah, I mean, we were definitely like playing like Hearts of Iron and like
Axis and Allies. And
Yeah.
stuff like that.
yeah, and like just memeing around as
Oh, for
Nazis
sure.
fuck.
And I mean, the nature of being like young on the internet, like no consequences to trying to be shocking and stuff. But some of this definitely had some. I mean, regardless, it was very hate filled.
Yeah, definitely, undoubtedly. Yeah, dude, fucking. Oh man. Yeah, history memes is the worst. Political compass memes has been slipping in there too, which is sad.
The thing I like about political compass memes is the inside jokes.
Yeah,
Like the problem is if you click too much and like show me more comments or
Yeah.
whatever, if you keep
Oh, yeah.
expanding it, that's when it gets bad. Look at the surface and it's just like, it's funny when I see an authoritarian right person like make fun of
Identify as a
themselves
racist.
as like a racist or something. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, that's funny. But then you don't want to get too lost in that guy's post history because you're gonna
Yeah.
read some racist shit and then you're like, okay, this isn't really fun anymore.
I just remember the other day there was just a lot of like anti-trans stuff, and I was like, wow, this is fucked up. But like the layer of irony was lost because it was a really upvoted meme, and it kind of surprised me. It was authoritarian left and authoritarian right like agreeing to hate trans people. I was just like, what?
I'm not familiar with that idea.
Yeah, I don't.
I just don't get who has the time to be so hateful. Group of people who do so little to anybody else.
You gotta. I can only think of a Strasserite or something. You ever read about Strasserism?
No, but I feel like I read that word today.
Really?
Yeah, probably on Reddit.
It's the precursor to quote unquote National Socialism.
Okay.
Nazism.
Probably.
Yeah. But like there was, instead of like actual like the manifestation of Nazism under Adolf Hitler, he was more like, imagine a Stalinist style command economy plus genocide.
Oh, Tobias is here.
Oh, hey. Tobias.
Get us tonight. Oh,
You're on. Oh, buddy.
Anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
Oh, word, dude. Sick fucking shirt, bro.
This whole thing,
That old thing.
I brought it back from the motherland.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tavarish.
This is very good stuff.
Tavarish.
What's the word?
Dude, what's the word? I don't know. Alex and I have been talking about geopolitics and political theory, so you should lighten the mood. Some whiskey.
What are we talking about?
Do you have any marijuanas?
No, I don't do illegal drugs, Joe.
So Steven, was the RCC's coming to power in 52? Was that a coup or was that a revolution?
That was clearly a coup.
My thoughts exactly.
Yeah.
Clearly. Hang on, I'll be back.
You getting alcohol?
Oh,
No.
No.
I don't do alcohol, Joey.
But yeah, before our stream, I mentioned that I have like a science teacher who described all revolutions as left wing, not necessarily meaning communist or socialist, but left of where they started.
Yeah.
And the one that always hangs up in my head that I'm learning more about right now, but didn't know anything about that, was the Islamic Revolution
In Iran.
Iran.
Yeah.
But the more I learn about the Shah, the more the Islamic Republic of Iran does seem more to the left than the Imperial State of Iran.
Hey, Steven, what happened to your bird?
Bird.
Over.
Your bird. The bird you just made.
My bird? Oh, my bird. So I was just cleaning it off of its carcass as you do when you roast a whole bird.
Oh,
And then I was trying to clean out the pan. Everything just slopped forward on the floor. The dog comes everywhere.
Me
It
too.
was a disaster. It was a living nightmare. I want nothing to do with it anymore.
Oh my God, look at that whiskey stash. Someone send this away in an 8 package.
Yeah,
Throw it
right.
out.
What?
You're running out.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
You got like 3 bottles. The last time I was there, you had like 9.
Damn,
Oh,
boy.
Toki? Crushed the Toki in like 2 days. Thumbs up.
According
The
to day 2,
highball.
I'm out of whiskey.
Dude, I'm out of beer. I bought 3 cases of beer 2 weeks ago. And I drank.
Those are good numbers.
Cases?
Well, okay, they were 12 packs.
Oh,
It's 36 in 2 weeks. That's not that impressive. What are you doing? Is that gum?
tab of acid.
I wish it was a tab of acid.
You doing some acid? You trip balls?
No, it's just a mint.
Oh,
It tastes really
Oh.
good with my whiskey.
Ew, dude. Why are you doing
nice. So wait,
that?
it's called
It was-
mint, but it didn't
I was
say
in
it's
a moment-
tangerine flavored.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tangerine.
So is it like tangerine mint, or is it just tangerine?
It's definitely more mint than tangerine.
So it's tangerine. Okay, mint tangerine.
Mint tangerine.
Yeah,
I was asking,
it's
like, does mint mean more like its form rather than its taste?
There's more. It's like if there was
The
a
essence of
ratio,
it.
it would be
The essence of mint.
It would be like 5 milligrams of tangerine and 5 milligrams of mint mixed.
What?
Dope.
Hey,
What is mintness?
we should. What is mintness, huh?
No one knows, man. It's fucking mystery.
We should watch something on here and stream it sometime. George
That's
wanted to
fun.
do that.
Oh, dude, I think that'd be a lot of fun. And if
Yeah.
it was like a series of some sort, we could kind
Something
of make it a regular.
Fucking dumb though. I want to watch something fucking dumb.
See, that's what I was thinking. The West Wing.
Oh my god.
I feel like we could have fun.
Oh, Alex, I feel like I would get in trouble on the internet.
No, I think you'd realize that you like it more than you're supposed to. It would change everything. You become a neo-lib.
Fuck that.
Be like, I am Josh Lyman.
I'd rather flatten my own penis.
Hey, there's some moments in that show that is just good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what's on the docket for tonight? What are we talking about here?
I don't know, man. Alex and I were talking political theory and stuff, and you came along in a CCP shirt, and
What's wrong with this shirt?
nothing. I love it. It's
The
great.
Nazarist political system was designed to guide the popular will, not to respond to it. Nothing I've read so far is proved that to be true.
I don't know, Steve. What's you doing good over there? How's quarantine?
Quarantine is nice. I'm really appreciating it. As you all know, I am an essential business person, and it's pretty great.
Essential business.
You know, as an essential businessman, I get to enjoy the unessential perks, like freedom, getting my coworkers sick, interacting with people in the public all the time. My commute is at an all-time low. I couldn't be happier about my commute. That's the best part of the day. And then I get to, you know, come and go to the office as I please pretty much, which is nice. So overall, not too bad. I still get human interaction with my coworkers, even though I'd
Really
rather
get you
hang out
sick.
with my homies. But, you know, I stay away from the old people, you know. Rip.
I like how you're a business person that's been deemed essential, but like that's like an oxymoron.
Well,
Business
it's
essential.
not like what they said that they would, you know, enforce this and all that kind of shit. But unless it only happens if a worker goes and reports on said business that's violating or challenging the essential order. So no one wants to be a rat.
I mean, their livelihoods depend on it, so you can blame
Yeah, I
them.
guess, yeah.
This girl that I know just got furloughed, and she's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do anymore.
Rip. tell her that's it. Sure, her life is meaningless.
That'll go over well. Hey, Steven, do you have to pay mortgage anymore?
I don't know. I don't know how that works. Should I stop it?
With
Yeah.
yes.
Only way to find out.
I mean, I think if I'm remembering right, all these bills do is like kick the can down the road, so you have to pay it anyways.
Yeah, if it's a thing, I don't know if it's a thing. I mean, all they'll do is they'll just be like, well, we'll add another $250 to your mortgage bill every month for the next year, and then catch you up. So there's not really a point to it in my eyes. It's just, I mean, I wouldn't do it. If I
Yeah,
was shut down, I'd probably have to do it.
yeah. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah. So anyway, I was thinking we talk about something else.
Okay.
Tarkov.
Tarkov.
And why I hate this game, but yet love this game so much.
Well, dude, you fucking romp around like a dumbass.
There's a method.
Alex, all right, this guy, all right, he's like, I'm gonna be a sneaky little rat. I'm gonna rat around, be rat, all right, and okay, so you've seen the videos, you know what a rat is, right? The rat's the sneaky guy who gets the loot and the good stuff, and the Chad's the loud guy who goes in shooting everyone kind of thing, right? Okay, well, Steven is such like in a rush to get loot. Because he's like Richard. You know, when Richard plays a video game, he's got to get the gun, you know? He's got to get the fucking gun. And this motherfucker, every time, I'm like, Schroeder and I are like tacticaling around, and then there's Steven romping around loudly right up front. I'm like, he's gonna die, then all of a sudden you just hear, oh, what the fuck, the fucking just stupid game gets dropped every time. He gets killed by an actual rat. Every time he gets killed by an actual rat. Like that last guy who
I'm
murked
trying
you?
to post this post. I just gotta make sure it's
Actual rat.
took my answer. That happened earlier.
You know what, Joey? I have this thing ingrained in my brain from Siege, now Call of Duty, and now on to Tarkov. I need to be the coolest. I play for the memes. I don't play for the seriousness.
Yeah, but when you become the coolest in that, you sprint into the weather station and just get gunned down immediately.
Okay, is it my fault that there's some little rat hiding in a corner, with his gun out because he's all scared and shit?
No, he's there because you're loud and you're jumping around sprinting.
Yeah, how else am I supposed to get places? Walk, or use my least favorite mechanic, go the slow walk. Who the fuck wants to fucking slow walk? I'm not gonna twirl my little thing down to like I'm in the map for an hour. I'm not gonna take an hour to get to the fucking shack where it takes 2 more hours to loot.
Well,
so I gotta get in hot.
You're not a rat. It's not, you know who survives? Schroeder.
Schroeder survives because he doesn't understand what's going on.
Oh. So this is the guy who didn't pull up a map until today.
Hey, I don't need a map because you know what? I have a better resource than a GPS. There's like Garmin, PomPom. I have JoJo.
JoJo?
What does he do?
He's pretty cool, right? Yeah,
he's the rat king with his little flute, and I'm just the little rat following. And then all I do is snack on those crumbs.
Yeah, you snack on the crumbs. JoJo drops a scav 200 meters away.
There we go. For Joey.
And I'm already looking at you.
There's Steven in the corner with his knife.
Yeah, and then Steven gets knifed because he loots too long.
The best part was the one you got out. So I told Schroeder, I'm like, I'm not bringing a gun, just bringing a knife. He's like, I'll give you a pistol. I said, okay. We spawn in. I go, yo, where's the pistol? Oh, what? Well, I mean, I have a sidearm, but I didn't bring you anything. Whatever. Drops me the pistol. What is it? The PMM, the worst gun in the game?
Okay, he's giving you a gun.
Doesn't matter. We're fast forwarding. So Schroeder's the Pied Piper, and he's an actual rat. So he's just, hobbling along, fucking breadcrumb here, breadcrumb there.
Yeah.
Then we get up to wherever that house thing is where I died last time. Kill a dude on the roof. Then I drop down and I'm right face to face with a PMC. What do? I raise that PMM up and I blow this dude away. All 8 rounds. He's still standing there. And then Schroeder shoots the shit out of him. And then he kills Schroeder. And I heal myself. And of course, Schroeder is not a good teammate. He only gave me the 1 mag. And I crawl up to the guy with my knife. And I'm just stabbing him. Just like this. I stabbed him 6 or 7 times.
No way.
I'm not kidding. I should have recorded it. I was just there poking him in the side. He got stuck on the tree and couldn't like move. And the dude's like making the coughing and wheezing sounds and the bleeding noises and shit. And I just kept poking him. And then finally he shot me in the face with his whatever he had.
Stabbing him in the ankle.
Dude, no, I was stabbing him in the fucking liver. You know, like in jail. Like it was my shank. I was you know?
Yeah. It didn't kill him.
And I died. But there's no way that guy lived, for sure.
I guess if you have a bulletproof vest on, you really shouldn't be able to stab through it. Yeah.
So I got to stab so many times that I figured it out. It makes different noises depending on what you hit. So I hit his bulletproof vest a couple times, and it makes this little like dull like thunk sound.
Yeah.
Hit him in the helmet once. That makes a nice tink. And then I was getting him in the side, and it was making a nice fleshy stab.
I mean, I guess that makes sense why the knife wouldn't kill you instantly. You would just bleed out, right?
Yeah, but I mean, man, those noises. He's definitely missing a lung.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious. I wish that was just a scav run. No, you guys did a PMC run after that?
Well, yeah, but then the point of the thing, that's why I was naked. And then, Shorter goes, why didn't you kill him? It's like, if you dropped me anything better, or if I even brought a gun, I would have killed the dude. Had the drop on him, literally jumped off the cliff, was right in front of him. Whatever.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. After this, hopefully you make up for it.
I don't like how this shirt sits on me.
Okay. Well, don't wear it next time. Your like skin is radiating.
Yeah, it's my overhead lamp.
Thing's bright.
Thing is bright, and now it's wobbling. Wobbly, wobble, 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 wobble. So.
Well, so what's next?
I don't know. Is your Tarkov rant over?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm ready to play. Man.
I don't know, man. I don't have much. I'm just living the dream, dude.
Are you? I got to do my taxes, but Trump told me I got 90 more days to do it.
They gave you more time?
Yeah, they gave everyone more time.
Why?
Corona.
How does that make sense?
The Corona let us extend it off because
That's one of the first things they did, actually. Yeah, you don't have 90 days anymore.
no, it's 90 days on top. It's 90 days after the
That makes sense.
April deadline.
I get my tax.
Yeah.
I already got my return federally. I'm waiting for my local one.
Mine got hold up. For
That's how they do you.
They almost gave me too much.
Hey, man, you're going to get 1,200 Trump bucks, though.
I am.
There
I'm probably going to get that before I get my federal return.
Are there any questions from the chat?
So did you, there is no questions from the chat yet.
Hmm.
Did you, so I think to get it quickly, you have to file with like electronically with the tax return.
Yeah, I already did that. I got delayed because I didn't fill out a form.
Gotcha.
So they have, and last year, it's actually based on 2018 return. So I did direct deposit that.
Yeah. So I will get my Trump bucks too, because
Yeah, get it in the lightning fast. Of course, no one's going to get it in time for rent payments, and Donald Trump's response to that was, I think they'll hold off payment.
Yeah, the landlord's notoriously generous and good people.
He said they're good guys, and we shouldn't
Yeah.
expect to have to pay any bills.
I love my faceless landlord who's a holding company in the middle of nowhere.
Well, yeah, now they're starting to talk about the divide between, your landlord's just like some guy who owns like his house and one other house. And
Oh yeah, it just leeches off your fucking income.
well, yeah, that guy might not be anybody's hero, but like he's got it a lot rougher than the company that owns,
Sure, yeah.
is Berkshire Hathaway or whatever that owns, housing across the entire country.
I don't know. I have no sympathy for someone's whole existence is based off of just owning a
Well, that's
property.
another thing. I think that's a big part of like this economy, society. Like you get told that if you can make it to own property to rent for people, you've made it. And I think a lot of those people have by no means made it. They're barely getting
Oh no,
by.
yeah, absolutely not. But
They're
like,
told their entire life that that's something to strive for. And like, you know, they're definitely not in the same position as Berkshire Hathaway, who, they're the ones gobbling up these.
I don't know, Alex.
trailer
Sounds like you're
parks.
defending the kulaks to me, and I don't like it.
I like Kulaks. Probably would have done better with them.
What are you doing over there, Steve?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm on Zoom. Schroeder's on Zoom. He wants in.
Get him in here. Only if you're showering though.
It's...
Shower time.
Your picture of the chat thing, Julie. Oh,
Oh.
I'm sending it to Schroeder.
Oh, I'm doing that too. We get both.
Okay. There we go. Show you, why are you recording me over there?
Because I like your shirt, baby.
It's hot.
Baby bottle pop. Baby bottle pop. Yo, baby bottle pops were like gross.
Just sugar.
Hey, Roberto Stefan, our #1 fan. Hi.
He's the only fan.
Whoa, hey, don't diss our fan base, bro.
Oh, sorry.
They're numerous.
They're numerous. They're legion, really, actually. How you doing, Roberto? We're trying to get our fellow Shro Motor in here.
Yeah, he should be coming on.
Yeah. Steven, is Wisconsin shut down yet? What is Milwaukee doing?
They shut down before.
I'm not from there. I don't live there. I live in Illinois.
Yeah,
Okay.
Milwaukee shut down before Wisconsin.
Yeah, we shut down. Milwaukee shut down first, and then the rest of the state followed. But it's not, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't seem any different from when they had the regular stuff going on.
There's no like fines, penalties, or anything for that?
Fines, penalties? Yeah, man, there's no relief. Who are you kidding?
Roberto
Parking
Stefan.
enforcement, they're not enforcing anything parking regulation wise because everyone has to be home.
All right, so hot take by me, parking should always be free, even though I fucking hate cars and it shouldn't be like cars, but like parking should be free. If you're gonna have it, it should be free.
Well, it ain't free.
And Roberto Stefan asks, he says he's doing good. How are you all doing?
I'm doing good.
I'm doing well.
Doing well. Hanging in
Learning
there.
how to write readable paragraphs.
Yeah, RB Failson had some, his professor gave him some not so kind words earlier.
He's still talking to his family, by the way, Mr. Schroeder.
To his family.
Yeah,
He's a family.
yeah, he does, apparently.
This might sound terrible, but I always, like, I don't know. I don't see Schroeder is a Family Guy.
Um,
Is that bad to say?
Well, he's an independent person.
That's what I see.
He's got an awesome mom.
He does have an awesome mom. Shout out to Mrs. Schroeder. You a real G.
Real G.
Real G. Pour one out for the homie.
I gotta get another Guinness.
I ain't drinking anything tonight.
We going on COD later or no?
Yeah, I gotta get RPGs.
I want to play some more Tarkov.
That's too bad.
Oh, I'm torn. I want to do the Tarkov too, but
Well, I can play by myself if I want to.
Hey, I have a crazy graphic movie for you all to check out. It's Spanish and quite the statement on class. It's
oh,
called
he's talking about the platform.
The
The
Platform.
platform.
Yeah. Have you seen it, Steven?
What's that?
Could use a good foreign film.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I watched it over the weekend.
Any good?
Yeah, I liked it a lot actually. It's really up my alley with the art direction and the style and all that. As far as class,
Oh,
and power struggle,
Vertical cells. All right.
yeah.
Oh,
Upper cells are fed while those below starve. Damn, that's not like
Oh.
anything.
okay. So, yeah, it's definitely not like a pyramid, like some sort of economic system that we live in.
Yes and no. It is. I don't want to give it away if you're gonna watch it.
Yeah, it was one line I saw in the Google.
I'd say this. It's
search.
more of like an allegory.
I'm gonna watch
It
it.
has, it's more of just like a journey and an overall message. Deals with a lot of themes of like class power and struggle and all that stuff. But oh, and they use the word solidarity quite a bit. I know you love that word, Joey.
I do.
But yeah, on the face of it, it definitely is haves versus have-nots type thing. And then an overarching message about society.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll check it out. I don't know. Sometimes like hypergraphic things fucking freak me out, but Roberto Stefan says it's brilliant.
Brilliant? It's pretty damn good. I don't know about brilliant. It's definitely fresh and new story. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Snowpiercer maybe with like how it's shot and directed. If you're into
No,
that.
come on now. Snowpiercer's this way. This seems this way.
Yeah, it's a more horizontal take on Snowpiercer.
Oh, horizontal. Okay, got it.
Whereas,
So wait, is the trains going up? Or is it what?
you can say that they're both linear movies.
Oh, is
right?
it like an elevator?
Yeah, this is much more elevator, and the other one is very much more train or moving walkway.
Roberto Stefan says it's Snowpiercer, but on steroids. It's so graphic.
Definitely not on steroids. Not that graphic. I'd give it about a 7 out of 10 graphic. Snowpiercer.
It's pretty graphic.
Snowpiercer
was
would,
fairly
yeah.
graphic, wasn't it?
Snowpiercer would probably be like a 8.5 out of 10 graphic.
I don't know. You have a weird scale.
Why?
Hey Roberto, what was that movie you and I watched around Christmas time that was pretty graphic about the hitman?
Oh shit! I know what you're talking about,
It was
Alex.
good. I don't remember the
Yeah.
name though. Your dad and I watched it. Roberto and I watched it when we were waiting for you guys to get back from Chicago. I think.
Yeah, fuck. What is that movie?
I'm not gonna look it up. I'm gonna let Roberto say. He's a little behind though.
Yeah.
Patient.
Roberto disputes your claim, Stephen, that he thinks the platform is more graphic, way more graphic than Snowpiercer.
You know what, Roberto, you're completely wrong. And if you want to prove me right, you can come into this chat. But
Roberto can't remember the Hitman movie either.
See,
All right,
Roberto's just senile and old like Joe Biden. The mind is feeble, and the body is definitely not willing.
Man, yeah, Joe Biden.
I love that guy. He's awesome.
Rapist.
Incompetent.
No,
So,
he's
did you
the
hear?
perfect-
Did you hear
he's the
that?
perfect candidate. I'm
Did you
voting
did
for
you
him.
hear like if it's actually a good barometer because Steve like this isn't meant to be dig at you. It's a good thing. Like you don't stay up on the politics as much as we do. Have you heard that Joe Biden's a rapist?
Yeah.
Okay. He's-
And he's on record saying, I believe, what is it, like we need to believe women or something or take them at the word.
Sure. Yeah.
We do, yeah.
Yes, he did.
So now he's gonna go like all kind of like, I am not a rapist. And you know,
Except for they won't. They interviewed him on like some other bullshit the other day. They didn't ask him a single question about it.
Oh, Roberto movie is called Polar.
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 It's Mickelson, my boy. Big fan.
Oh, Roberto just found it at the same time we did.
Good boy,
Polar.
Roberto.
Great minds.
Well, I guess technically he was faster since there's a lag, but
No, don't give him the credit. It's bullshit.
I mean, you were just calling him old and senile, and he found it before us.
He is.
He says his top 15 movie, Alex.
It's a good movie. I don't know if it's in my top 15.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
That's a bold claim. That's a hard ladder.
It is a movie I'd watch again, which I don't say about a lot of movies.
Yeah, yeah.
There's that Boris Johnson character in it. It's really weird.
There's Boris Johnson.
Yes. No, well, he reminds me of Boris Johnson. It's creepy. It's the bad guy.
Bojo. Bojo's fun. Oh, dude, I've been trying to do yoga. That shit is. I'm not flexible.
We know this, Joey,
Oh, yeah, how do you know it, Steven?
because everyone knows it. Duh.
I like how we try and hide our names sometimes. Well, I don't. I don't give a fuck. But then we just dox ourselves on accident all the time.
Hey, you guys
Talking
love
about-
doing that to me.
I love what you guys think is doxing. Oh no, they know what hemisphere I'm in.
Yeah, they know what hemisphere.
Yeah, that's already too much.
I mean, well, I live in Washington D.C. I don't care if they know my name's Joe. Whatever.
Dude, now they can open up a bank account.
So cool.
Tarantino and Bob movie mashup is what he calls Polar.
Yep, that's very accurate.
That's accurate. All right. That catches my attention.
I'm reading about how in 1952 or 1950, the British Army sent tanks into Egypt and destroyed the Egyptian police barracks, and it killed 50 police.
Damn. Oh. What?
Huh.
Shit. I think Schroeder's been in here.
Is
He's
he
been
in the
here?
chat?
No, he left. Yeah, but he's been in chat. It just doesn't. I don't understand why it doesn't notify you.
Whenever I get in, I always raise my hand. I don't know. If
That works.
I've just always done that.
All right, here he is. He's back. No, sure. Oh, okay. Hey, buddy. Oh, no mic. Oh,
Connecting to audio, it says. He's so pretty.
dude, that beard. It's well trimmed, well maintained.
Yeah, I've never done that.
Yeah, I'm like mine.
Oh, Spencer B in the chat says sup. Sup, Spence?
What's up, babe?
Hi, Roberto.
Bye, Roberto. How you doing? How you doing, Spencer B? Okay, Spencer, I know. What's up? Love you too, Roberto. Leave a like.
Smash that like.
Smash the
Smash
like
that
button.
like button. Come on, Joey.
Subscribe. Well, geez, guys, I'm
Subscribe
a
now.
terrible YouTuber. My Twitch is much better.
Oh my god.
Hey, I hear
Hey.
that voice.
My audio's on my phone.
Sounds like
That's
it.
stupid.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm literally on a phone call with Zoom.
Yeah,
Damn.
That's
Do you
right.
have like a
With my
headphone you
family,
could get your a little closer to the mic?
Well, it's on speaker. I don't know.
I know.
I was just on with my family too. It was working fine. And then I go on this one and my audio doesn't work. What kind of trash is this?
I don't know, but you're looking beautiful.
That's cute.
Sweet. We haven't
What
played
did I
enough
miss? What are you guys
Tarkov
talking
together.
about, huh?
I don't know, just bullshit, dude. Look, you got Steven freaking the fuck out over there. Oh, dude, a high life? Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. It's always been my beer since college.
Oh,
I brought it back.
high life is terrible.
What's up?
Alex, what are your thoughts?
High Life's probably one of my least favorite beers.
Yeah, high life is terrible.
It all comes from my first and probably only attempt to shotgun a beer was in Richard's basement. It was a High Life, and I punctured it, but didn't open it. And it
Yeah,
just
I
gave me
remember that, dude.
just like a water pressure hose, like a power washer right to the eye. I'm like, ah! And I'm like fumbling it and like just straight beer.
You can't blame High Life on that.
Yes, I can. I
We
have,
did.
and I
We
will
had-
continue
so-
to.
What's funny about that is fucking we like literally blamed High Life on that. We're like, dude, that beer is more carbonated than the other
too
beers.
carbonated.
It's too
Two
carbonated.
carbonated shotgun. That's it. All right, case closed.
That's why it sucks.
That's why there's beer on Richard's
Yeah.
bathroom ceiling.
Spencer B
should I
asks,
Chill one of these for tonight, huh?
Oh yeah, is that
You guys
right?
just keep where do you guys pull those
No, it's
out?
the
I feel
coffee,
like you
baby.
always have
Oh
100
yeah,
of them.
you should absolutely. Well, while we're playing Tarky, you can down that.
No turkey. We're playing COD, Schroeder.
I don't fucking want to play COD.
What are we gonna
Tarkov was
play?
already
Is-
rough today. God damn it. It's in the freezer for a flash chill.
Spencer asks, what do we think about the CARES Act? I don't know. Probably sucks.
That's the Corona Act.
No, what does it do?
I think that's what
Probably
we've been
sucks.
talking about for weeks, but I'm not.
Oh, is
100%
that
sure.
the $1,200 check, whatever?
I think so. I actually am not
I don't
sure.
know.
I think
Okay,
that's some
Yeah,
the $500 billion just for anybody besides us.
yeah.
For 50 billion, 500. Who cares? Fuck 'em.
Wait, so does everyone get the 1,200?
No, not everyone gets a 1,200, but a lot of people do.
Okay.
When?
Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, no one knows. Like,
If
I'm just gonna assume that I'm in that group.
did
that
you
gets
file
it.
taxes in 2018?
Yes.
Did you have them direct deposit into your bank account?
Yes.
Did you get in the mail? Then, according to Steve Mnuchin,
No,
who is a piece of shit, you should get it in like
I
3
was
weeks.
direct sex.
If according to the government, who sucks, if you did that, you'll get it in 3 weeks' time. If you didn't direct
man.
deposit, it takes a lot longer. If you didn't pay taxes at all, there's even,
yeah, it could take like 6 months if you didn't direct deposit.
there's a lot of chutes and ladders. And
Yeah.
hoops.
What are my thoughts on chugging a 40-ounce bottle of malt liquor in less than 1 minute and 30 seconds? All right, well, my thoughts on that are if you do it, be prepared to not properly burp for around a year and a half.
Who asked the question?
That would fuck me up,
Probably Spencer.
Spencer. And this shit fucked me up for a year and a half. I literally couldn't burp. Sure, were you aware of that?
Ooh.
Wait, have
Huh?
you ever done the 5-minute 40 challenge?
I've done Edward 40 hands, and that took me about
No,
10
no, no.
minutes. So
Oh,
That probably
I guess,
counts.
I guess that kind of counts, yeah. Steven, you alive over there?
Yeah, I'm just fucking with my graphics card some more.
he's still upset with his computer, isn't he?
I
Why?
don't know what the fuck's going on.
Because it's not performing what it should.
Can it not play Tarkov?
Well, basically, his is performing worse than mine, which should not be the case.
What GPU do you have, bro?
RX 590. And
I have two.
and the Ryzen 5 2600X. I should be crushing them FPS, and I'm not right now.
Well, you actually have like the same GPU as mine, but I have two of them.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all well and good, but mine's better because it's mine.
It's really not, though. Didn't you watch that video? It's the same thing, just
Yeah.
rebranded.
It's not the same thing that's rebranded.
I mean, basically.
It's more power efficient for one and has more and faster memory. So suck my dick.
Well, it doesn't seem to work like that, though, does it?
No, it doesn't. Shoulder.
Schroeder,
I
what is
don't know.
your-
I feel
what is
like
your
I've got
makeup?
something fucked up on here, and it's something's limiting something, and my balls are not unleashed. I don't know.
Did you fuckied with it too much, didn't you?
No, I had it back on the stock, all stock shit, but I don't know. It's gonna be something dumb. It's gonna be something dumb that I fucked up, and you're gonna look at it and be like, "Oh, there you go, you big fucking loser." There you go.
Wait, so is it just one check for $1,200?
Yeah.
And then if you have children that you've claimed as dependents, you're 500 for.
Side
Bachelor?
boob or under boob?
Schroeder,
Under boob.
Schroeder has
Under
big
boob.
feelings on this one.
I think I'm a side boob guy. I don't know.
Side boob?
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. I like them both, but it's
I think side boob is
Debate for the
more
ages.
realistic for day-to-day sightings.
The
as it
wild.
were. Under
Yeah.
boob, I mean, well, you got to be laying down and shit.
Or crop top?
Crop top.
Drop top.
Sorry,
drop
I have my camera on one screen right here, and then you guys are on this screen all the way over here. So I keep like looking at the screen instead of at the camera.
It's weird when you look directly at a camera.
I'm looking
Did
at
you
my
ever get a
screen here and
webcam?
the camera here.
What, Shrobe?
Did you ever get a webcam?
No, my webcam is sold out on Amazon.
Yeah, I need to get one now too.
What do you need one for?
Because apparently we're having fucking Easter on Zoom, and I don't want to use this piece of shit.
Well, I'm going over for that.
Oh my
What?
God.
Schroeder, is your
Yeah.
beard painted on? It's so finely
My what?
trimmed. Is your beard like painted on? Is that like
No,
coal?
it's extra floofy right now though. It's not trimmed.
I mean, my computer's just shitty. It looks just like brushed on.
I keep a nice line, you know.
Well, it does look nice. That's what I'm talking about. It just looks like it's like. It doesn't look like there's any length. It just looks to me like.
Oh yeah,
Like you
It's just
smeared coal ash on your face or something. Which don't
short
do.
and thick. It's like my wiener.
Nice.
Good God.
I like that, Schroeder.
How do you like those apples? Making some foods. How's that chicken? How's that bird, boy?
He dropped
Good.
it.
I dropped the
You
cart
dried it?
for one, but secondly, doing it low for that like amount of time on 325 hundo on 325 hundo, and then following that shit up with the Young Money blast at 400 degrees for like 35 minutes. Oh my god, perfect.
Oh, I thought you said you made it dry.
Huh?
Oh, I see.
It was good?
Oh yeah, it was fucking awesome. Yeah, I still have half a bird. You want some?
You dropped
I
it.
dropped the
Then
cart.
sure, bring it over.
No, you bring it over.
Guys, I'm getting my homework done early.
Getting your homework
Oh.
done.
Yeah,
What's that? What's homework?
bunch of nonsense for this douchebag of mine. Apparently, he's a teacher, but can't read.
Yeah, his teacher's an asshole.
Yeah.
Why? What's the story behind that one?
He commented negatively on a paper he gave me a B on, but he said I was literally unreadable and headache inducing.
Oh,
Headache
wow.
inducing is the part that's like, God damn, man.
Yeah,
I
like you
don't
can
know.
write unlegible, but Jesus.
This was a typed paper.
What?
Yeah, he was commenting on my paragraph length
Like, that's so insane.
on a double space paper. You can't get a headache reading double space unless you're incompetent. I'm gonna go get some beer. Go Bucks.
I actually might end the stream soon, anyways.
Why? Why, Joey?
Wow, I've been copyrighted on my YouTube
When?
today.
What do you mean you've been copyrighted?
I got copy strikes.
For what?
Tarkov.
Oh, for the music
Save
in, no, from the music you play on your streams.
That's it. You're right. It's the music.
Dork? Yeah, that's like #1 YouTube no-no.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex, I want a Guinness.
Damn. That is a YouTube no-no, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That's bullshit.
What's
Already-
bullshit?
We got our channel in trouble, Alex.
I got our channel involved.
I did.
What'd you do?
Copyright music.
When? How?
Oh, when I play my video games, in between screens, I play music through my headset.
How do
I
you
guess.
switch between music so quick?
Huh?
Big ups.
All right, I might. We've been over an hour already. Hell, I think I might call.
I just poured a beer.
All right,
Okay.
all right. Yeah, shit, man. Shit.
That hasn't even settled yet.
Shit.
That is true. That'd be rude. Okay, I'm gonna go for a glass of whiskey then, because I'm just gonna become an alcoholic.
Let's just play Tarkov.
Oh,
What does my hair look? Check that out. Jesus.
you guys should help me get gold RPG.
I'd help.
Are we doing that?
I probably don't even like Tarkov.
I could do it today potentially.
Tarkov has been rough.
Tarkov has been rough.
Schroeder, I'll COD with you if these boys want to
What?
waste their time.
I have so much loot and no loot all at the same time.
Are we gonna play Tarkov?
I don't know. What's Steven's plan?
Playing COD.
Steven, yeah. Steven's not going to Tarkov. He raged even harder than before.
I'll give it one rip, and then if it goes bad, I'm going straight to COD.
Heard that one before.
What say you?
Sure, one rip.
Where is Schroeder?
I'm like in the kitchen doing
Sure.
shit. My laptop's over here. tortillas. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. You want to do a scab run or a regular run?
That's so much better. Do a scab.
Well, what's Joey thinking about? Where do you go?
He just got back. He's putting his headset on now.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Now he's doing his hair. Now he's putting his headset on. Now he's putting it on again, redoing his hair.
Cheers.
Oh, he's got to redo his hair again.
It's okay. Everyone's got to do their hair. We get it.
Hey, you know, you guys wish you had cool hair. Well, Alex has cool hair.
I got more hair than I want right now.
Me too.
Can't even do anything about it.
Ring, ring. Gang, gang. Power to the people.
Why aren't the barber shops essential? That seems pretty essential to me.
There is a European country that deemed them essential, which I thought was
Bamboo, where the fucker?
I went down a Wikipedia hole of different Yugoslavian writers, fiction writers.
Is that because that one guy?
Probably not.
The guy who's on TMPS?
No, not a philosopher. No, I'm reading a fiction book right now by a guy named Bowman, who's American. But in his dedication page, he dedicated to this guy who I'd never heard of, and his book that I'd never heard of. So I looked him up, and when he had like a list of influences on, like he was Croatian, and he had a list of influences who mostly were Yugoslavian or former Yugoslavian. And there were a few Soviet writers who not big fans of the Soviet Union, especially the one that Stalin killed.
Bill, Steven wants to rip like one card off before we go on COD.
I mean, okay.
Man, I haven't brought a beer on deck. Thought we were in for the long haul. Finished my homework. I was ready to stream.
Dude, we can continue to stream. I just got to move it. We got to keep on computer.
What?
I can like stream the games
Oh,
and go to Discord and I can get audio.
off Discord.
Yeah, why does that not? Have you tried it again?
No, I mean it's definitely my computer because I'm using the same headset without issue on my laptop.
Hmm.
I have a new headset coming up. Give me a
Good.
Thursday.
What
What did
kind?
you get?
You guys are asking me way too tough of questions right now. It was the highest reviewed, cheapest headset. It's supposed to work on all platforms, including my phone, even the Wii.
Even
Whatever.
the Wii, the Switch.
Sure. I can look it up right now.
Do you know what brand it was?
No. I looked up best gaming headsets. There was a top 10 list. 9 of them were $200. One of them was $50. I bought that one.
Jesus. I do actually want a new headset.
I'll give you mine for $50. This is what I'm wearing.
'Cause I think I've had this for almost 2 years now.
Making me sign into Amazon.
The thing is, I like how these look. So many fucking headsets just look so ridiculous.
All right, it's the Corsair. You familiar with this? Even got shit on it. Just can't even talk.
Go get these. They're expensive, but they're fucking fire.
Which one? Sorry.
Is that the Corsair?
Those are trash too, Schroeder.
What are they?
Steven, have you heard of this?
Which one?
The Corsair HS50.
I've not heard of this. Tell me
Discord certified, Joe. I didn't even know that.
Whoa, there you go, boy.
more. Discord certified. Holy shit.
Oh wait.
Made a mess.
See, they're all like $200. Like, what the fuck?
What is?
Yeah,
Just
see,
headsets.
I'm on Amazon here. There's like one $29.99, $27.99, $329.99. Turtle Beach still around, $149.95.
Oh, it's because they're wireless. See, I don't care about the wireless.
I don't want wireless.
Yeah.
So, oh, this is confusing.
I didn't want wireless either until I got wireless.
Is it good?
Oh yeah.
So I'm looking at the one I got, and it says it's for all platforms, but this also says it's for PS4. Now I'm scared.
You have the adapter for your controller?
Is that this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it should work fine.
Oh, okay, so is that the 3.5 millimeter adapter that's sold separately?
Yep.
Okay, then,
Probably.
then we should be good. I just got nervous because, like, right here it's like multi-platform play. There's 3 different colors, and like I got the blue one, which is like the PS4 one. But I figured, no. That's why I don't buy this shit.
It'll be all right.
Okay, Schroeder's calling me. These look cool. Joe, check out the Corsair HS50.
What are they called?
Corsair, Corsair HS50.
Yeah, look at that. Popped right up.
Corsair makes some good stuff.
Oh yeah, those don't look bad. Those actually look pretty good.
They look. I just heard
Hey, good
that
ramp.
there's a weak point where the muff flexes, so you gotta be careful with them. But
No, they look nice.
I'm not doing anything too extreme with mine.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. See, I really like the ones I have now. I just want like a newer version.
I'm just. We're finally gonna find out if that noise that my mic makes is my mic or my
Or your
controller,
controller, yeah. I think it might be the controller because it doesn't do it on computer.
right? But then I mean, when I plug the mic into my desktop, it produces static on my end. It's weird that I get 3 different results from 3 different devices.
Maybe
That
they're all
makes-
just fucked. Maybe you just gotta burn it, dude. You gotta burn it all. Burn her life.
Makes me think it's the headset. It's like all my drivers and everything are good. This PC is newer than the laptop I'm using right now. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's too new.
It's too new.
Oh man, I'm never getting another Xbox.
Liar.
I said it once before, and look where I am now. Took me a while though. I was Xbox free for a while.
You buy a shitty, cheap, like a cheap gaming rig off of eBay or something,
Or books.
or books.
Books are fun.
But then, how would you do this? How you get survive the next pandemic?
Maybe I won't.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
I don't know. I got a handful of really long books I've never read. Might as well.
Have you cracked open the Trotsky book at all?
No, but it's right here. It's underneath my Malcolm X book. I want to. It's on the list.
Yeah,
I just desperately needed some fiction, so I'm reading a fiction book.
I feel that I should have picked up fiction before I picked up all this dense political theory because like I need to like
Actually, let's go look at my read list for the year. Because I mean, I'm also reading this book, which is Regime Change in Iran, and then I'm reading this book.
How do you read more than one book? Hi.
I'm writing a paper. Modern Iran, Roots and Results of Revolution. That one's a page turner. Then there's Mohammad Mossadegh and the 1953 coup in Iran, just in case you weren't sure.
naturally.
And then this book's actually well written and interesting to read. The Fall of Heaven, which is about the Shah of Iran. So reading those along with other
What's the
nonfiction.
class? History of Iran or something?
19th and 20th century history of the Middle East. And my term paper is on how the coup of 1953 was a direct and primary catalyst for the revolution of 1979.
What the fuck is Schroeder doing?
Schroeder cooking?
Say cookies?
What do you mean cooking?
I think he said cookies.
Let's see your food.
Yeah, tacos.
You made tacos? Are they homemade?
He was making those yesterday.
Damn, boy. Look at that.
Well, yeah, they're leftover tacos. I made them the other day.
I knew it. I called him out. Truth to power. Let's find that book list.
Oh, my ass itches.
All right, I get to add another one.
Your what itches?
My ass itches.
Oh, okay.
I've read 4 books so far this year. Took me 3 months, not bad.
Four books. It's only 4 months. It's a book a month.
Hey, I'm calling it 3 months.
That's
All right, when
how
do
I
we start
calculate
copying
time.
here?
I'm ready.
In a bit. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Am I gonna watch the stream?
Yeah. Yeah, I can start a new stream on YouTube, or Twitch, whatever one you want, or even Discord, or all three.
Well, I think I might not do any of those.
YouTube's definitely the worst quality to stream off of.
I'm not gonna go into Discord. Wait, are you gonna stay in the Zoom? Or are you
No.
gonna go to Discord? Yeah, I'm not gonna go to Discord. Fuck that.
Aw, yeah, it's... Why you know Discord?
Well, I mean, we can try it, but it's probably gonna produce a horrible static into my ear and make me want to kill someone.
Weird, weird.
All right, guys. I'm gonna end the stream. Bye, YouTube.
Like and subscribe.
Oh wow! I just turned myself
Smash that
up.
like button.
Smash that like button. I actually
Smash that
don't
like
know.
button. Send those
how to-
copyright strikes.
Hit that alert button for more money in my pocket.
Hey, leave a comment.
Right?
Why don't I remember how to just end it off of YouTube? This is hilarious.
Oh, but remember, as they say on pod.
Don't forget to comment
I
how
fucked your
big
mom.
you think Joey's schlongdinger is.